going on? Nathan343 here, and Chloe's over there behind the camera playing her Roblox. We have another product from Shehds. As you can see in the thumbnail, it is a par light. So let's see what we get in the box. So we're gonna unbox this. So as you will see here, these packages are very packaged. They were not gonna separate in transit, that's for sure. So there was a box here. We open up this box, and imagine, behold, there's another box inside of a box. All right. So on top, we have a user manual. I have a Ziploc baggie full of all my user manuals. Gives you all your information, your DMX channels. So you have shows you what your menus, all of your menus do. So you have a 6 and a 10 channel. If you're just wanting to change the colors, then probably 6 channel. If you want more functionality with like jumping color effects and sound control and function speeds and color pulse and amber dimming and white dimming and strobe and all that good stuff, you're probably going to want the 10 channel. On the back here we have how to work things, how to use the scroll function, the product dimensions and instructions. So thanks guys, I love companies sending out that. We have a couple of wing nuts. We have a DMX cable to link these two together, and these are not like cheap DMX cables. These are the ones that clip and they're metal. We have a PowerCon cable, pretty good long cable. We'll check and see how long those are. They're probably I'd say that one's probably 3-4 feet, and this one's probably 4 or 5 feet. Everything is going to PowerCon. So then we have the brackets. Ooh. Metal brackets. Got one. Another one down here. And they're cold because they've been out in the cold. These are not flimsy brackets. I love to see people putting out good heavy duty brackets for their equipment. I mean, it's not super heavy duty, but I mean, some of the cheap Amazon lights that you get are really flimsy. These are probably almost a 1/4 inch thick. Well, between an 1/8 and a 1/4, maybe 3/16. I don't know. So they're good. All right. Then of course the light comes with foam padding, and it's a big light. It's not no small one. And we're gonna throw that button on there. It comes wrapped in plastic. See the back of the unit there. Holy cow, that's no small par light. That's metal. This is all metal. This is a heat sink. So that looks really good. You got your pre-threaded holes for your brackets. These would be definitely good they're getting a little bit of fog buildup on the lens because it is warm in here and they're cold. So you got little screws around here that this pops off if you ever need to replace anything. On the back side, you get a fan, which is good. That's a pretty good sized fan too. That's probably a good 3.5 inch fan. It's got a cage over it, so you don't have to worry about getting your fingers in there. You have DMX out, DMX in, or in and out. PowerCon in and out. I like to see that for daisy chaining, especially if you mount these up on a truss to shine out or shine up. That's cool. Very big LCD screen here, or LED screen, probably LED. Shehds, you guys stuck your logo on there. I love that. I love that a lot. You got menu, up, down, and enter. And the buttons are very, what do you call it? It also shows you right here what each pin of your DMX. So you got 1 ground, and number 2 and 3. So you got a data minus and a data positive. Another thing, let's go ahead and plug this DMX in real quick. I want to show you something here. We're going to undo the twist tie. Now I'll tell you something about my cats. They love twist ties. If I leave a twist tie around, Elsa will come and find it and chews on it. She don't eat it, she just chews on it. Kind of like how we do a straw. So if you're wanting to put these in master slave, which we're going to find out if these have master slave, I'm assuming they do. I know those movers I did not, but that's something they might be updating in the future. But probably going to be looking at hooking those up to a DMX controller. I'm looking at maybe getting some wireless DMX controlling software. So yeah, so if this was going to be your master, you would set this to auto show or a sound active. Set that on there. And then you would come out right here. The one with the push button is your out. So you would come out of here and that locked in. Okay. And then you would daisy chain over to your next one. That's a 3-foot cable. So then to push that, you just push it and it releases. So if this was the second unit, then you would go into the in. Get that to line up right. And it locks. As you can see, it will not come out. So that's awesome to see these coming out in a power light for locking DMX. A lot of times you just push in. So, good cable, good thickness. Power con, again, I do have a power out power con. So if I'm not using it, it's a 15-footer. So if I'm not using it, I was going to maybe see about using these for totem lighting, because they're close enough to me, I could just plug them in. Again, I'm going to get the holes lined up. Okay, and then you turn, and it locks, and that's how you do it. So we're going to go ahead and stick the feet on here. I'm going to pull that off. That is, I think those are the same. Are those 3-footers? No, that's, okay, so your power con is a 4-footer, I think. Yeah, and the DMX is a 3-footer. So again, then you get the little screws. Do that at different angles. I could easily probably set that in one of my totems, or you could even use this if you want to mount it on a truss. They hang. Show you how bright these colors are. As you can see, they are extremely bright. So we have red, and these are all set on channels. So if you don't want to have to mix colors, you don't have to. There's already color mixing done. So we've got red, green, blue, white, amber, UV. These would be cool to use at, for a blacklight party or something. Get a bunch of these, put around the room, shoot them up as UV. We've got kind of a, I don't know what you call that, maybe yellow. We've got kind of a purplish, I guess you would say, kind of a pink purple or a hot pink. We've also got a light blue, like a turquoise. That's kind of a light pink. That is white, again, like a lighter white, it's not full intensity. And then we've got all the colors mixed together, so really, really bright. Not much heat coming off of them either. Then back to red. So then we've got a color change that does, whoops, I keep forgetting I need that. Hook me some power cords up underneath my power switch so I can plug stuff in to test it. It's actually not a bad idea. So it changes by itself. You can also set the speed, how fast this stuff changes, and it goes really fast. Let's see how fast it is. the lights up on a T-bar. Look really good. I have them in red right now. They are DMX together. One is master, one is slave. So again, they will do master slave. One being master as it's set in like red, the other one set in DMX1. So we are gonna kind of do a quick little gig, kind of show them. We'll show you how bright they are on the ground and we'll go from there. But they're pretty freaking bright. Like blinding bright. Let me get behind the deal. I don't have this raised up all the way either. But as you can see, that turn is in DMX because the light is flashing. But very bright, very, very bright. Alright, so there is green, blue, white, orange, black light, which we're going to test that out here real quick. Alright, as you can see, the girlfriend, she is glowing. You can see the logo on my shirt from my, right here, my New Horizon. It's glowing. As you can see there, the back of my jacket is illuminating. Got a big old bright yellow, yellowish orange, I guess. And then there's the hot pink, turquoise, and that. And there's a little lighter colored white. It's not like extremely bright, but there's white. There's like a light pink, and back to red. So. Alright, let's see if we can speed them up maybe. So there they are, changing colors. Really bright. Now, as you can see, the little color it puts on the floor. Let's try the fading color. Alright, so there's the fading color. Kind of got it on a slow fade, so it looks pretty good. Switching colors. I'm also gonna, I mean, these would look really good, and I think what my plan is, if I need to use them like this, I will. I'm thinking about taking them and along with my, now we can mix lighting here. Now I also have the, right here, the Shehds Wash Hex, FX Hex. I can put these on my truss. Put that one shining off to the one way, put one shining off the other, and put that one in the center, and I can wash the ceiling of a venue. So, and I can DMX these all together because they all have the exact same lightings in them, I'm pretty sure, and they'll all work together. They'll all be on the same exact show slash light it. So if I want to shine red to all of them will change red, just have to change one. So very interesting there. Like, I'm pretty sure you can mix. And in my final review, which will be out probably in a couple of weeks here, maybe, we will, I'll test that and see. There's only one thing that, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing lighting companies do, and I'm not making Shehds look bad at all. I mean, this is a great light. Very, very great light. I think they're pretty cool lights. Like, they're not like those cheap Amazon ones that you get that are like 25 bucks a piece, 30 bucks a piece. You really want a very good par light, check these out. Like I said, they're all heavy duty metal, good heat sink, good, the finger nuts are not tiny, they're big. You can turn them easily with your hands, loosen and tighten. Like I said, I've got it on a ADJ O-clamp, so they do work with O-clamps, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to fall or anything. But I think it would be cool to see maybe the bracket a little bit taller. So if you do use the bracket to fold them and make legs with them to set them up on the ground and use them for uplighting, the power con will not touch the ground and not allow it to sit level on the ground. That's the only thing that I think that it would be nice to have, is maybe a little taller bracket. The brackets are very heavy duty. They're not the cheap flimsy brackets. They're pretty thick. So again, these lights I definitely think are worth your money. They're less than $100 a piece. So I think they're right at like 90, is it 99 or 95 or something like that? But anyway, they're well worth $100 a piece. If you had like a band and you wanted something simple and easy to set up, you know, to wash your band, 8 of these on a 2 T-bars, 1 on each side of your stage, perfect. And you know, if you want to use them to wash the ceiling or something, you can do that too. You could mount them up on top of your truss, which is probably what I'll do if I'm not using them for uplighting, or if I'm not using them for to uplight my totems. I might even use them for my totems. Save my battery operated light for to put around the room, because I have some battery operated lights. But yeah, thank you for sending me these out. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. These are awesome. I like them. They're not, I can tell they weren't made cheap. They were made quality, and that's what I'd like to see. I like to see something that, you know, I'd rather pay more and get something that's going to last than I would to buy something and it not last. Now that's not the lights. I mean, that's the truss moving because I don't have the center bar locked down. But yeah, it looks good. I like it. I think you should go check them out. But anyway, that's going to conclude this long first look of this video. I wanted to get in depth and detail as much as I could with this. So again, they're DMX together. You can see the DMX cable there, power conned. They do have power con in and power con out, so you can technically daisy chain a bunch of these together and run one power cord. So yeah, go check them out. Link as always in the description. You can go check out Shehds' website. I actually have ordered from there, and everything went smooth. Thanks again, Brandon, for setting this up. I really appreciate everything that you've done and reaching out to me, and I am happy to review your products, and I give you guys a 10 out of 10 stars for the first look. I mean, I think they're great. Those other moving heads you guys sent, they're working perfect. Haven't had any problems with those. I'm actually probably gonna start maybe using them on top of my totems, so we will see. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.